Hi, and welcome to the Haverhill Journal, where we give you a quick look each week at what's going on in our city. I'm Lindsay Paris, and this week, the Journal is covering how Haverhill area organizations are celebrating some of the outstanding people serving our community and our country. But first, it's curtains up for kids from all over the Haverhill area as they enjoy the sets, costumes, and camaraderie of the stage with the YMCA's theater company. As they prepare for their upcoming performance of Seussical Jr., these young actors are getting the full-scale stage experience and loving it, as the Journal's Sarah McCarthy observed at their recent rehearsal.
Come one, come all, come two, come fro, come see this magical, whimsical show. What show, do you ask? Why, of course, Silly Goose. It's a play from the mind of the great Dr. Seuss. So, what's your name?
Alyssa.
Can you tell me what role you play in the musical?
Maisie.
Maisie. Now, who's that character?
She's the pink bird.
Can you tell me your character?
Mrs. Mayor.
Mrs. Mayor? And you?
I'm the Cat in the Hat.
You're the Cat in the Hat. Oh my gosh. All right. Do you cause a lot of shenanigans in the play?
Some of them.
Some of them? Oh yeah? Like, can you name one?
I'm Mr. Mayor.
You're Mr. Mayor? Oh boy, what do you do for that character?
Me and Mrs. Mayor have to do what parents have to do.
This is my second play.
This is your second play? What was your first play?
Alice in Wonderland.
Oh my goodness, I love that one. And there's singing and dancing going on in this?
Yeah.
What?
All singing.
Almost all singing? Yeah, can I hear some singing?
Yeah.
Who? No? All right. You're going to sing? Let's hear a little bit.
Biggest plan fun in a jungle of no. I'm here to make fuss and live right next door.
I actually started at the age of 8. I started in programs just like this one, and it carried me. I went to school for theater. I've acted professionally. I still act now, so it's carried me all the way through. So it's very cool to kind of get back to how it started. I am the director for all of the stage shows at the Y, so I just kind of do all of the creative overseeing, make sure all the pieces are coming together, make sure the kids know what they're doing, most importantly. So that's my job.
I was born and raised in Haverhill, so I have done theater since I was a kid. Went to Salem State College. I was a theater major there, and I've done theater all over the place for a long time. So.
What about you guys? Do you have some cool dance moves that you like to do?
No.
No cool dance moves? You guys do? I can tell. Look at you guys. You're flailing all around.
Amazing, Maisie, as feather can be now. Amazing, Maisie, baby, that's Mattel.
Woo! Good job.
It teaches them how to come out and present the best version of themselves, I think. It teaches them a lot about social skills because you are interacting with so many different people, especially come showtime when it's 30 or 40 people all crowded into one room with costumes flying all over the place, and I still made some of my best friends as a kid doing Haverhill theater.
A lot of it is about the social skills and finding that you have a voice, and I think that that's what the arts do for most kids, is they give them a voice. And you watch kids who are a little bit shy, a little bit reserved, and they can come out and you're so surprised to see who the superstars are, and it's just so much fun to see that happen.
This is your elephant bird.
I like dressing up in my costume, and I like singing and dancing, and my favorite part at the end is when I bow and everybody claps along. I like just singing and dancing while I'm up there.
My favorite part of performing is that I get to be myself and I get to be with all my friends, and I just love singing and I like putting on a show for people. I like the people clapping because it makes me feel proud of myself.
Good. Who else likes the people clapping? Oh yeah, woohoo! You guys should give yourselves a round of applause for being awesome. We saw them dance, we saw them sing. Now come see them do everything.
This weekend at the Y.
Seussical Junior performances will be held at Pentucket Lake School on Friday, November 7th at 7 p.m. and Saturday, November 8th at 1 and 5 p.m. Everybody has a favorite teacher that they remember from their youth, and the YMCA is honoring some of the city's outstanding educators with its 6th annual Educator of the Year program. HC Media was on hand at the awards ceremony to capture this special moment for one very remarkable teacher.
Okay, is everyone ready? The recipient of this year's Educator of the Year award is Mary Ordway.
How did you feel when you found out you won?
I couldn't believe it. I didn't think I had a shot. I read all those wonderful, wonderful biographies. I kept saying, holy Moses, I have to go to that school and do something spectacular. That's all I kept saying. It was a complete shock, a happy shock. But I don't even think it's sunk in yet. I started the August of 83, 84, and prior to that, I worked a year as a sub. I was a permanent sub at Constantino, met wonderful people. And I have to say, subbing in the city, I learned more than I did when I was in college. And then I started here, it's been in junior high since. And it wouldn't change classes or grades for anything.
We started Educator of the Year 6 years ago as a collaborative effort between YMCA board members and staff to recognize all the hard work that teachers do in our community. This year we received 12 great nominees for Educator of the Year. Some worked with young children, some worked with middle schoolers, some worked with high school students. Typically the criteria is teachers who've made a big impact in their school as well as an impact on their community.
Karen Currier nominated me and I was very shocked. And when I ever looked over, she was crying. I didn't even know what to say at that point, So it wasn't just, I don't think it was a win for me. I think it was a definite win for the school, and particularly for her, It's just nice.
I think when you read Mary's nomination, you see that this is a truly dedicated teacher who's been involved in the community for many, many years. And after she received the award, I heard from several adults in the community who said, I had Mrs. Ordway. I was so pleased to see that she won this recognition. So
anybody that teaches is special. I just have to say that flat out. Anybody that teaches is special, and it is a calling. And you have to like children, and that's the key. You have to respect children. And I think I like it because they keep me young. I learn more from them every single week. Hopefully I learn as much as they learn from me because they're so amazing. They're honest, and they just keep it the way it should be. They keep it real, They don't have that jaded attitude yet. Yeah, hopefully they won't ever have it.
We were very fortunate to work with Chris Bowden from HC Media, who put together a fantastic PSA that highlighted teachers and the impact that they have on the community. So we really appreciate his time, effort, and talent to make sure it's a great video piece that he did that was shown and had many accolades at the event.
Thankful for teachers because they are so nice and caring for their students.
I'm thankful for teachers because they teach.
I'm thankful for teachers because they help us learn.
I'm thankful for teachers because they're really nice and they're not only someone to have you learn from, it's a friend when you need one.
At the last day of school, on my desk was a note, and it said, Mrs. Marr, thank you for helping me not to be so angry anymore. And I was able to talk to him about it afterwards, and I said that was the best gift that I ever could receive.
We were very thankful to have great community partnerships for the prizes for Educator of the Year, including HC Media, who gave a very generous $1,000 media package to the winning teacher. We also had, for every student of the winning school, a YMCA youth membership so they can come utilize the Y and be a part of the YMCA. They also received, thanks to Uno's Pizza, a pizza party for the winning classrooms.
I honestly am completely shocked, and all I know is that every teacher deserves this award because that's what makes a school, and that's what makes a school a home. So thank you.
I had spoken to you earlier, and it was so nice to get in touch or have my former students that I haven't seen for a while get in touch with me, and I think I still owe them something. You know, just that to maintain what I tried to pass on to them. And that's the big thing. And that's it. Just keep striving, just keep doing it until they have to carry me upstairs with my walker. I can handle it.
Congratulations to Mrs. Ordway. If you'd like to see more of the Educator of the Year promo, look for it on our YouTube website at youtube.com/HCTV Haverhill. With Veterans Day approaching, area citizens are paying tribute to our military in many ways. One of the most noticeable is the Field of Flags installation at the Rock Church on Route 108, just over the border in Plastow. Volunteers have placed over 7,000 flags, each honoring a serviceman or woman who has given their life in conflict, making a moving tribute to those whom were lost.
My husband is the pastor at the Rockingham Church next door, and we wanted to honor our veterans on Veterans Day, and we're kind of trying to think of something special we could do, and somehow you just get the idea, like, why don't we just honor all the casualties of the war by putting a flag, and then we had no idea how many there were. First year when we did it, we came up with a system and about 200 volunteers. It became like a rhythm. We just did it and it became easier. So we decided to do it again, and this is our 4th year, and it's going to be our last year. Each flag is the name of a fallen soldier. There's over 500 women in that field. That I feel like sometimes some of the moms went along, because when you look at the age of the victims that are female, they were nurses and doctors, and you know, it's really quite moving, because if my son were called to go fight, I'd probably be there. You know, I just couldn't watch my son go like that, and because I have 2 boys, and they're about the age of most of the fallen soldiers, so it's very moving, it touches my heart and becomes very close. And basically, having the flags and walking through them, you get to meet some of them, and you can find a particular soldier if you know of a fallen one. And there's quite a few in our own community. There's a couple in Hampstead and a lot in Derry, and they all come here and put roses down. And whenever I get to visit with some of the families, I just go and put special solar lights around the flag and things. I feel like I should do something, and I think everybody feels like they should be able to do something. And this was something that our community and our town could do. Yeah, I don't know if it means more to me because I came to America because of the World War II vets, because they came to free my country, and I wouldn't be talking if they hadn't saved my family. So we're extremely grateful. And it doesn't matter how people feel like, oh no, they're being forgotten and people are not grateful. They are. Every fallen soldier, every person that gave their life for someone else, the domino effect of that is incredible, because that family lived. They had children who are now talking in a microphone. You know what I'm saying? It's just incredible. But people don't understand that, they don't realize that. And as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter if the war was in Belgium or if it was in Afghanistan or Iraq. Every person is worth, to have a chance to be saved from hardship, and would it be Hitler or the Taliban or whatever it is.
The Field of Flags is open to the public to walk and reflect upon through December 1st. The City of Haverhill will be honoring the armed forces at our annual Veterans Day Parade, Tuesday, November 11th. The parade begins at 10:30 a.m. at the VFW on Canosa Avenue in Haverhill, continues down Main Street, and concludes at the corner of Main and Ginty Boulevard, where a remembrance ceremony will be held. And don't forget to tune in to Channel 22 on Veterans Day, as HC Media will be airing classic episodes of When I'm 64 and Let's Talk Vets Talk all day. If you have a story or event you'd like to see featured on the Haverhill Journal, call us at 978-372-8070 or email info@mediahc.org. And don't forget to like us on Facebook or at our YouTube channel, HCTV Haverhill. And that's what's happening in Haverhill the week of November 6th. I'm Lindsay Paris, and we'll see you next week.